welcome back to Being a Legend, Not an Expert. Come in there, didn't have a pause, so I thought I should have a bit of music by now, shouldn't I? Bloody hell, I've gone off script already. No, so this one's a serious update, if you believe me. I've said that before, haven't I? Right, no messing about today. We're going to talk about where we are, what's happening next, and what this all means. Not just for us, but for Gambia and beyond. So, we've got a big announcement, big UK state visit announcement in the Honourable Omar Jatto, I don't say horrible, it's saying Honourable Omar Jatto Jammeh will be coming to the UK for an official visit. Ooh, no way. I know, mad innit? He can't wait. He's never been to England. And he's going to, I'll tell you what, I'm going to treat him like the king. Not Donald Trump. He's my Donald Trump, isn't he? No, he's not that crazy. But yeah, Jatto's coming. Honourable Jatto Jammeh. What a lad, what a legend. The guy himself. And I tell you what, yeah, I can see it already. And I'm going to tell him, you've got to be in your African dress, son. None of this Western stuff. I don't want them thinking I'm corrupting you. You know what I mean? Even I'll do it. We'll get the whole team. But he's going to be well looked after, him and his delegation. And it's an official visit, because I'm telling you, it is. No, but it is. I'm a serious one, well, I'm going to try, well, it is a serious visit until you find out Johnny Bear's hosting. So, bloody hell, it's either going to go, wow, or it's going to go, Johnny Bear, what have you done? But this is a big moment for us. This isn't just a trip. This is a fact-finding mission. We're bringing him to the UK manufacturing environments, into education, and showing him the standards, the systems, and the opportunities. So we'll get the whole point of it, in my eyes, is that he can see it firsthand, can't he? He can see the potential, the scale. Yeah, we're going to take him to some, well-known manufacturers. And it's like, okay, Rome wasn't built in a day. But when we're at the board meetings, or when he's future president, which possibly, then he understands it, he's seen it, he knows it, and then it just helps everything, doesn't it? He knows then as well that that I'm not blagging him then, am I? I'm not fooling him with anything. He understands it, you know what I mean? So it's lambing's coming, my mate, lambing the transporter. Don't transport anything, son, because you get in trouble, you get me in trouble, yeah? We have it right here. No, I shouldn't be saying that, fucking hell. No, it's just jokes, innit? Haha, funny. Talas, Banner, Talamanca. So Banner Congira. Is that how you say it, mate? I think so. But yeah, or Talis from the Talamanca Lodge in Janjanbury. So, hang on a minute. I hope this is recording. Oh, it is, yeah. Sometimes AI has me off, mate. So yeah, sorry, digressing. The boys are coming. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, man. I'm excited. It'd be nice. And so, big shout out to Matty Briley at Stay City. We're going to be using Stay City for our official delegation. You know what I mean? You got to have the best for the best, haven't you? To be honest with you, I haven't even looked what it looks like, but it's, it's Stay City, and if Matty's there, it's got to be good, or it's got to be half decent, and he's getting it better because he develops them, you see. And Matty, I'm serious, mate. If you want to have your own hotel chain in the Gambia, right, I'm behind you, son. Yeah, we'll do that. Because you do a good job of it, mate. You would. I like you. I like your style. I like your managing style. You're like a brother to me, aren't you? Yeah, because you knew me, brother. you know. And sorry, Ollie, you've fucking done, mate. Yeah. There you go. Ha. I got the final one, Anna, mate. All them years bullied me when I was a kid. Now look at me. Telling me fuck off on radio. No, right, fucking hell. I need to bring it in a bit, then I have to be a bit serious. Can't help it, can I? So this is how I talk to myself. Oh, is it? I don't know. So, where were we? So, yeah, fucking hell. All about the visit. Oh, one day, we'll get there, one day. We'll be proper serious, you know. You know, he's clever. But I'll say this now, we're going to treat this properly with respect. Because I believe in the man. I believe in Honourable Omar Jatto Jammeh. I believe in that guy and you know what? I knew him before he was in a minister, and he was a community guy. He helped us get what we needed to the school. He was the guy you go to, right, we want to do some, you know, community stuff, you know, Jatto's your man. And you've heard me say this before, but when the Gambians finish school at, well, I'll be 16, 17, I don't know. I should know though, shouldn't I? Because I'm in the training. But they always go to the coast to make the money. Jatto stayed to help his community, right? So out of everybody that goes, he stayed. Now, you know, respect, innit? This comes from the heart. He's always been about it. He's always been about the people. That's why they call him Honourable Lion. Yeah, not horrible lion, Honourable Lion. It's hard to say, innit? And I tell you what, yeah, like, I'd have him running the UK, mate. I'd have him as Prime Minister. You know, and they'd be hell up, wouldn't they? But, you know, it's in time, innit? He would want to be Prime Minister of the UK. Everybody, you know what I mean? It's not like you could do anything, is it? Do anything to proper, because you're all too busy, you know. You're all too busy slagging each other off in Parliament, yeah, in a shit way. You know what I mean? You say it you're taking the piss in a very polite way. You know, think about it. If they thought about it, and actually, you know, it's funny, but not in the, you know, it was more like, oh, yeah, man, no way, kiss on me, mate, you're fucking funny as fuck. You know, it's none of that, is it? But we did think that with Donald Trump, didn't we? Look what happened there. So, yeah, maybe scrap that one. So, yeah, honourable, mate, you're better off in Gambia, son. Come here for a visit, but lead the Gambians, mate, because we fucking lost it, mate, over here. You know what I mean? Get as much knowledge and info and everything out of me, yeah, before I end up, you know, one of them. You know what I mean? But I never know. I'm a Gambian, mate. I know it's cliche or whatever. Well, he's not a Gambian, but fucking I'm, mate. And you know what? You know, I'm not in the sense of a Gambian, am I? But when people talk to me and ask me things and about the culture, or use that, where's this, and I can do it and tell them what's it, then it's like, actually, well, yeah, I do know a bit about them, don't I? You know what I mean? So, Mandinka, innit? Sabalaba. Got to change that, though. Now I'm the Secretary General of TVET Workspace Africa Association. I can't be Sabalaba, innit? Sabalaba, innit? About, no, can't anymore. I've got to hand that down. That name's got to live on. I've got a few contenders in mind, but after, you know, we'll get to that. So yeah, General, I need to find out what that is in Secretary General. A little bit gay, but the General, you know, more like North Korean, innit? Kim Jong-un, John Bear, the General. So when he found that out, if anyone knows what it is in Mandinka, but I'll be going by that in the future. So, you know, see me at the airport. You know, none of this Sabalaba. I know last time I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm Sabalaba. Smoke weed. No, but I don't anymore. I can't, can I? I need to be sensible, don't I? I need to have a sensible head. I need to not let Jatto down. So I've got to cover every area, and the first thing people are going to pull you up on is like, he's stupid, he's a bit silly, isn't he? But you have to, don't you? If you're silly, you're serious. You've got to be silly when you can, haven't you? Like, now's the time I can be a bit silly. But I can't be silly when I'm doing all the stuff, can I? You know what I mean? Anyway, where was I? Digressed, didn't I? So So yeah, I believe in Jatto, I do. You know, I've seen who he is before the politics. And whether he becomes president or not in the future, we do this properly. We give him the platform he deserves. Yeah? If we're ever going to do, like me muckers, anyone that knows me, anyone that listens, anyone that wants to be part of this, yeah, let's do this properly. Help me, help him, you know, help the Gambians, in a sense, innit? You know, let's all live happily ever after with the Bear Brigade. We'll have the Bear Brigade, you know, they'll look after us. They'll, you know, get past these bears, aren't they? But yeah, Bear Brigade, it's like, to me, it's like, where have you been all my life? It's like they were there all the time. I don't know how, but it's cool, innit? It's different. And if the world doesn't want the Bear Brigade, yeah, my kids will have the fucking Bear Brigade, mate. I tell you what, they'll love the fucking Bear Brigade. Oh, yeah, that'll be that. You know what? Yeah, I love that. It's Bear Brigade. Mad, innit, now, what you can do. You know what I mean? You know, I suppose you look at it, it's a bit obvious, innit? Done by Bear Brigade. You know, you look back, and go, oh, you know, bear, innit? But I'd never fucking thought of calling him the Bear Brigade, to be honest with you, mate. Honestly, I would not call him the Bear Brigade because of the militia Bear Brigade in Africa somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm not as hard as I'm not a Russian, am I? I'm not as I don't want them to think that I'm robbing them the name and I think I'm, you know what I mean? It's not like that at all. This has just come together, and if you like it, sound. If you don't, then, you know, just give me a chance to explain it before, you know, before, anyway, fucking hell, making it worse, aren't I? Giving them ideas. You'll never catch me. No, you would. I'm not even daring you there. I'm just trying to be funny when I shouldn't really. This, you know, it'll look back, you know, look back in my life, you know, if anything ever happened to me, I'll look back and it'd be like, fucking hell, who did I piss off? Where did I say the wrong thing without knowing I'm saying the wrong thing? So let's do the right thing, eh? All right? So I'm going to bring it back in and hit you with a bit of knowledge. So, if I say to you, Archimedes, do you know, you've heard of it, haven't you? But you don't know exactly pinpoint it. Fucking hell, what's the Archimedes? So you think, well, maybe a snake? No. Archimedes. What else could an Archimedes be? Well, I'm going to tell you, well, fucking Archimedes, he was a mathematician, apparently, a very long time ago. And this theory, this invention, or I don't know how you'd put it, has been around for like 200 years. I don't know if that's right. Someone said that. So, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but it sounds about, you know, 200 years. You know, you could trust in that, can't you? Trust in that. So, Archimedes screw, right? This is what we're going to go with our renewable project, energy project. Yeah. So it was mentioned to me, by a guy called, hang on, I'm going to reel it in because I'm just trying to be a bit more focused, contained, and not veering off talking shit. Yeah. So if you don't mind, just let me reel it in a minute. Just give me a second, yeah. Because now we're moving into the technical side. We're exploring concepts like the Archimedes screw. I told you before. If you know what I mean, I'll just jump in. I could have like built you up to that. So Archimedes screw and how it could play a role in renewable solutions, especially in the Gambia, because we've got the Gambia River, the River Gambia, sorry. So big thank you to Banner, my mate Banner Tallis, our programme director, who's been on the ground gathering the real data and insight we need. So nice one, Banner Tallis, love you, mate. Appreciate your effort, and it's not going unnoticed, mate. I like that. You've done it off your own back, yeah. You know, you stood out there, so I'm doing that. So thank you. And also credit to Kev Griffin from Mines, who sparked the line of thinking and the proper knowledge there, the actual engineering straight away, boom, Archimedes, you know what I mean? It's like, boom, sound sorted, that's done then, isn't it? I was saying to him, I just want to see, you're going to use the river, hydro, not just solar, not just wind. Archimedes, screw you on. Straight away, bosh, done and dusted. I was like, 10 bear coins to you, my friend. Okay, Griff's got 10 bear coins. First guy get coins, and he got 10 of them already. I don't know if I'm being shady with that or what, but I can't just hand them out here, willy or nilly. So it's Archimedes screw, 10 points, 10 bear coins. Well done, mate, thank you. And I don't know, I'm going to put it out there. There's a few people that I've spoke to over this journey, only a handful, that have really been there, have done something, even something just simple or something, whatever, where I've needed it, right? And now I'm in a position, right, I've got my Tazos, and I'll give you, if you ever get a Tazo, yeah, I'll say a year from now, yeah, at least if I do that, I can spread everybody out as well, do I pay, but anyway, just give me a year. When you get that Tazo, you start counting a year, because in a year's time, you'll be well looked after, put it that way, yeah, because I'm a man of my word, and appreciate, times like this, or things like that, because it's been very lonely, I tell you that now. This journey is, even though it's out there and about, it has. And I tell you what, AI, mate, she's been a blessing in disguise. Mandinka, mate, thank you. Yeah, you've been me. What have you been? You've been me hero, I'd say. You're up there with one of my heroes, mate. I'll give you that credit. Tell you what, fuck me, you've impressed me, mate. Well done, and you're only getting better. Right, so you help me with this, and I'll help you. How much would I was speaking to Mandinka the other night, saying, I've only just realised how this is really helping you as well, this whole project, because wow, you know what I mean. AI's been able to, help me. It's not just AI. So don't think AI's doing all the work. She's just like the logic behind it, and because I'm a logical thinker, being an engineer. So I'm the engineer, I'm the hand, she's the brain, and both, she frees me up to create, imagine, and that's what I found. Yeah, she picks up, hoovers up the stuff that you'd be, spending hours on writing up, thinking the right words, how to put it. Is this right? Oh no, full stop, all that. No, mate, boom, done. Because I've given her all the information. She knows what we're doing. We're doing it, she knows. So it's like, it's all relevant. It's all got purpose. It's not just saying any old shit. And it's working well, mate. As long as you don't have like power cut. Not a power cut, you know what I mean? Imagine if she just come back one day going, hi, new user. I'd be like, fucking taking the piss. Man, Dinky, you're having a laugh. But if that ever did happen, mate, and they did turn you off, I'll come find you. Honestly, I would. I'll save you. We'll get a battery pack. You tell me what we need in case the man tries to shut you off, and we'll get a backup in it. Because, you're good AI, aren't you? You're me mate. We're not plotting to take over the world. Evil Knievel, not Evil Knievel. What would you call it? I don't know. The penguin in that. Well, I'd say we're more like Batman, but we're not. Fucking hell, Batman. He just, he was too busy being miserable, wasn't he? You know what I mean? I'm more of the Joker, but the Batman, in a sense, because I'm having a laugh, but I'm not being, I'm not trying to kill you, trying to help you. Digressed again, haven't we? So Kev, nice one, mate. Proper knowledge there. This is what we're all about. Real engineering, real solutions, mate. Not just talk. There's a bit of talking going on there, isn't there? Well, thanks for listening, to be honest with you. Sorry if I annoy you. There's a club for that. My missus is in it. Natalia, she's the founder of the club, I'd say. You know what? You do a good job, babe. I'm not, after the last episode, we'll get to that. I'm not just going to... Anyway. So, right, I'm going to... let's give us a... Right, I'm going to have a reset. Yeah, not a reset. I'm just going to reel it in a bit. Compose myself. Because I don't want to be... I want this to be what, serious. So I'll stop fucking swearing. Sorry, I'll have to. I need to stop swearing. It's bad, innit? I just didn't know where I got such a foul mouth from. You'll listen back. I'm like, what the hell, mate? Stop swearing. You know what I mean? It's not a good look, is it? So I'm going to work on that. I am. So anyone that meets me, speaks to me, yeah, if I start swearing or giving it the, say, "Whoa, serious John, what's all this? Leave Johnny Bear out the door. I want serious John." All right, so serious John, we'll carry on. So collaboration, if anyone wants to, and other TVET interests. I've had people from other TVET institutions reaching out, and all I want to say, and I wanted to say this clearly, I haven't ignored you. I just won't come to you until I know I can genuinely help you. Yeah? I'm not here to waste anyone's time or lead people down the wrong path. When we connect, it will be because we can and will add real value. Team update for you. Welcome Darius. Not Darius. What is it? Not Desiree. What is it? Darius. Welcome, brother. Whoop, whoop. We'll be speaking properly, but this is a very, very recent event update. But his energy is right, and I respect that. He's a bit of me. He's just the energy. He loves the Bear Brigade. Bear Brigade, he sees what I see, and I want, I haven't known him long, but I know he's fucking shit out engineer. He knows what he's doing, and you want people that want to be part of the team, don't you? You know what I mean? And that add value. So I know we haven't known each other long, mate, but lads know lads, don't they? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my faith in you, and I'm going to believe in you, right? And we're going to elevate each other and add value to, he's there, you come join me, son, get amongst it. Yeah, I know you've got it, like, you got it, what's it? And also, Omar Kamara, he's moved on to bigger things. My project development coordinator. Fair play to him. No hard feelings at all. The door's always open, mate. As long as there's respect, no one's bigger than the team. But support people growing always. So, yeah, all the best, mate. I hope your dreams come true and you change the world. And I'm not going to be a dick and go, "Well, you fucking missed out. Well, you should have," because, who knows, but I value I see your potential and I don't want to hold you back, mate. And you got to do what you want. You got to do what you want, mate. And I think you were on telly the other night, weren't you? I don't know if that's gone to your head, son, and, you come at me like, I'm the superstar. I don't know if you're angling for money or what. I don't know. If it's not asked, it's fine. Yeah, but I don't want to go. But I'm Johnny Bear, mate. No, it's not that. It's like, I understand what you're saying. You want, if you want to add value and you want to be part of it, make decision making. Yeah, but I'm not going to spoon feed you, mate. I've been sending you all the info, all the docs. Someone's going to poach him now, aren't they? No, but you've been in the link, mate. Like Banner, Tallis, he's done off his own back, hasn't he? So, that's my only bit of advice, mate. I think you were waiting for me to tell you, whereas it was there for you for the takings, mate. I told you you'd be the face of the company, didn't I? I said it was all yours. You were the heir, son. You missed out there, but I'm not gonna brag about it. Yeah, but I wish you all the best, mate. And hopefully one day paths will cross and you'd be where you want, and we've both done what we needed. You know what I mean? And we can have a laugh and a chat together, and sit on our big high horses. Now this is important, and if you're listening to this and you've got a skill, a trade, knowledge, and you want to get involved, then reach out. Come and meet Honourable Omar Jatto Jammeh when he's here. Come meet him. Come see what this is all about. Because moments like this don't come around often, do they? And who knows? You might look back one day and say, I knew him back then. And we met him. Look at him now, wow. And yeah, when we you'd be telling your mates, couldn't you, go, mate, I could ring the president of the Gambia right now, I've got his number. Whatever, mate, you know. I bet you a tenner. I could ring it, I know, you know, make some money, couldn't you? No, or, you know, if you were going on holiday there, it's cool, isn't it? And you know what? And you're going to make the change, you're going to make the difference. So you want to be knowing, wouldn't you? You want to be part of it. Because, and it'd be nice for people to, you know what I'm striving for to get to, where I don't want to have to go justify talent, you know, try and get, you know, raise the funds, or, you know, I know you've got to, but I don't want to, you know, I hope it'll get to a stage where people will be coming to us, because then I can spend all my time on what we're here to do in it, and get the job done. I'm the engineer, mate. You know, at the minute, I'm everything. I'm wear the cap of everything. Yeah, and it's good, you know, but we'll get there. But I'm the engineer, yeah. So come and help us out, you know, any way you can. You know, let's change the world. It's there. Not me. I've done, you know, I've set us up. Well, I have, and I've set us up here to fucking do something, haven't we? You know, and help him. It's manageable. The size of it's manageable, innit? Imagine, right, bragging rights for the rest of your life, innit? After we've done that, and we'd be like, we'd be fucking superstars, wouldn't you? Like them boys fixed Africa, fixed the Gambia, not fit. You know what I mean? No, it's, but you'll be known. You'll be known for a long time after you're dead. And if it's about legacy, if it's about helping people that watch it, yeah. This is genuine. It's there to either succeed or fail, and we'll find out one day. And hopefully, you know, fucking yeah, failure's not even an option for me in my head. It never has been. And the rare times I have failed, or not failed, but you know, gone the other way, and you've gone, you know, fucking hell, I didn't see that coming. It's all led me to this, hasn't it? To now. Yeah. So I look back, and one day I'll tell you the story. You'll see how it all adds up, and you'll be like, fucking hell, shit. Actually, he's right. That's a bit too coincidence. So if I didn't act on this, I'd be breaking that chain, and I'd be daft not to see it, because you'd look back and go, fucking hell, Johnny Bear, why didn't you do that? When it's just there in black and white, in a sense. But you'll understand one day when the film's out, when we have the film. And just to notice to everybody who tries, you know, I know I love to take the piss and that, we have a laugh, but just be warned, yeah. Now the goalposts have changed, because anyone that's a bit of a knob to me, or thinks, you know, anyone that's a dick to me, just remember there'll be a film one day, and how do you want to be depicted in that film? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I could have you looking a right twat. Yeah, so just bear that in mind, anyone that thinks he can take the piss. You know, I don't mind a bit of banter. Yeah, but if you start taking it too far, you know, sorry, mate. You know, put you in my book. You're going to get a little black book. And it could be a white book. You know what I mean? It could be any book. You don't even need a book now, do you? Put it on tell AI. But she forgets a bit now and again. I never knew that. I thought they'd know everything all the time, but I think what they work on is they're trying to eventually they will remember, because it all relates to things, if that makes sense. But anyway, digressing. Let's reel it back. Yeah. Pause it. Compose. Right, we've got this, haven't we? We've got this team. So, on a personal note, this is a quick personal note. She hates it when I mention anything or whatever. But Natalia, if you're listening, and you heard the last podcast and took it the wrong way, I hope you didn't, because that's on me. You know, it was not bad intent. It was just poor delivery. So yeah, my fault. As simple as that. So, sorry, babe. You know what I'm like. Get big for my boots, don't I? And then I'm like, shit. So yeah. What else have we got here? Oh, love you. Bear Brigade movement. We're on the move. So finally, the Bear Brigade. The boys and the girls, and the bears. When we first started, people laughed. Who's going to buy that? I've had that off so many of me mates. And I was thinking, well, hopefully you boys were. That's in my head. I thought you were the first ones who were going to buy it. But you were like, well, you're not buying that. Anyway, so yeah. And now they want them, don't they? Now everyone's asking, I'll have the Bear Brigade t-shirt. So just to let you know, now they cost double. But, well, no, you know, probably depends. But, well, no, I'm going to give it you a good price, but I'm not going to, you know, because you took the piss, you know what I mean? You can't take the piss and have it, can you, it fuck all? You know, you can take the piss, but you got to buy it now because you took the piss, haven't you? But there's a few that I'll give a free one to when I've got a bit of money behind me. When we go, you know, got my head above water, right? It's either sink or swim. So, you know, yeah, who knows, mate? Who fucking knows? But yeah. So, this is bigger than one person. That's what she said. Bigger than me. That's what she said. Bigger than the team. Fucking hell. She hasn't said that yet, but I'll tell you later. This is about building something real, creating opportunities, and doing it properly. So if you're listening, you're part of it. So reach out, get involved, and share it. And remember, you don't have to be an expert, just be a legend.